these last 3 questions, and then it's going to be time to wrap up.
Okay.
Last 3.
How do you know that when somebody tells you, like, we don't have enough money or something, or we don't have enough food or refrigerator broke, how do you know they're not lying?
Well, because they go online and it's confidential, it goes to a caseworker who may ask to see their military history. We're able to see if they have a paycheck. Also what we do that's not just give them money is that we help them set up a budget or work within an allowance. So yeah, I mean, we're not just going to give you money. You are going to have to provide a little bit of proof, and then we're going to help you, set up a budget so it doesn't happen again next month. Question?
Yeah, if someone doesn't have a house, what do you do?
Actually there's a couple things we do. Depending on where you're at, we're really big in Texas and California. We have what's called homes on the Homefront, and we have what's called villages. Villages are like apartment complexes where we will put you in a hotel or put you in an apartment that's already furnished for 6 to 9 months while you look for a job and look for a place to live. And then we also have what's called homes on the Homefront that some banks, like I talked about some of the bigger banks, Chase and Wells Fargo and PNC in the area. A few years ago, a lot of people lost their homes and the bank took ownership. So the banks are donating the houses, and we're donating the houses to the military people. Last week, my friend Matt in Indiana that I talked about was happy to give a house to a woman with her 2 kids who was homeless, and her husband is in Afghanistan, which is overseas. So she doesn't have to worry about rent. She can just focus on taking care of herself and her 2 kids. And when Dad comes home, whenever that may be, he's got a new place. So yeah, what we do, it makes you very happy. I mean, it makes you very warm inside, and it's a good thing. The banks are giving us houses, and we're able to give houses to men and women who have served in the military for us. Last question.
Do you give like all types of treatment, like say if they've been in the war for a very long time and they've seen like a lot of their friends or people they've actually known in the army die and they become alcoholics, do they have treatment to help them
Yes, they do.
keep that down and not just become a mess?
Right. And and that's part of the non-money thing that we do is that, whether it be alcohol or drugs, we'll get you help, we'll get you treatment. If you're having nightmares, we'll get you a counselor or a doctor. Yeah, and that is very common, especially with a lot of the more recent wars and people coming home. We do see that, and we do recognize the need for that.
Because you would think that they can't just be all right. They've been in the war because sooner or later they're going to have to see someone they've known in the war die.
That is correct. And that's very unfortunate and very sad. And when they come home, we want to make sure that they're able to deal with that.
Because most people, when like say someone dies that they know, they don't just take it like it just happened. They sometimes
Right.
like different people take it differently. Like some people could be sad for a week and stuff, or some people could just be sad for that day and move on.
Exactly. And it's like her question, where it may be a month later or 2 months later, and then something happens. But there's no time limit on how these people, or how our servicemen and women react to things. Operation Homefront has been around since 2002, so over a decade, and we're still seeing cases from 9/11, which was maybe before you were born for some of you.
What month was it that it started?